This past year has been mentally challenging for us all, and especially children, some who are too young to make sense of what's happening in our world right now. Well, as part of our Happy Heads campaign, we've been focusing on those mental challenges and what we can do to overcome them or to help us through. Ridgeway Infants School in Derby has recognised the need for helping their pupils' mental well-being by introducing yoga sessions. YogaBugs focuses on mindfulness through fun and interactive techniques. Teacher and PE coordinator Becky has been leading the sessions.
Right, Bubble 2, this morning we're going to do our YogaBug session. We've had a really busy morning of learning, so now it's time to calm down with our YogaBugs. And we've chosen our favourite story, We're Going on a Bear Hunt. So everyone needs to be in a space and everyone needs to make sure you can see the screen.
Brilliant, you can place your hands down. Don't worry if you don't know it, we're going to do it all together.
Okay, so standing in a space.
Standing nice and tall.
Nice and
And
tall.
we'll start by marching like this.
On the spot.
That's it.
That's it.
Because we're going
On a bear hunt.
Feet down.
Feet together.
We're going to catch a big one.
We're going
So
to
your
catch
arms
a big
really wide.
Arms
And
really
your
wide.
legs really wide.
Legs really wide.
Looking up to the sky.
Looking up to the
What
sky.
a beautiful day.
What a
Feet
beautiful
together.
day.
Wave to the sun. Hello, sun.
Hello,
And
sun.
we're not scared. Well done. Keep going.
Swishy,
swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Well done. And
And
sitting
back up.
and standing back up for me.
Can you stand back up nice and tall?
Let's get marching again.
Marching.
We're
going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one.
Arms out wide, legs
Stretch
out
your
wide.
arms out.
Look up.
Look up to the
What
sky.
a beautiful day. Feet together.
Together.
Hello, sun.
Hello, sun.
We're
not scared.
Can you tell everybody your name?
Emily, Honey, Jacob, Carter,
And how old are you?
5, 6, 4.
And what do you like most about YogaBugs?
The scenery. I like the downward dog. The story.
Stories, fantastic.
Doing the different moves.
Brilliant. And what do you like to do to stay calm or relax?
I like to watch telly. I think I stretch my legs out. Watch my fat fish.
Excellent.
Eat ice cream.
Ice cream, that sounds good.
Excellent.
Splish.
Splash. So we're swinging our arms.
Let's try that marching again.
Ready? Back to march.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going to catch a
Big one.
Oh, I want to join in, don't you? We will speak to that teacher running the session and the deputy head from Ridgeway Infants School after this on BBC Radio Derby.
Hello, yeah, it's been a while. Not much. How about you? I'm not sure why I called. I guess I really just wanted to talk to you. And I was thinking maybe later on we could get together for a while. It's been such a long time and I really do miss your smile. I'm not talking about moving in and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around and I'd really love to see you tonight. We could go walking through Windy Park, take a drive along the beach, or stay at home and watch TV. You see, it really doesn't matter much to me. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I won't ask for promises, so you don't have to lie. We both played that game before. Say I love you, then say goodbye. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see it tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see it tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life.
England Dan, John Ford Coley, I'd really love to see you tonight. It's almost 2:20 on your Thursday afternoon, Thursday the 15th of April. And this past year, as we've been discussing, has been mentally challenging for all of us, especially children. As part of our Happy Heads campaign, we've been focusing on those mental challenges and what we can do to overcome them or to help us through. And as we've been finding out, Ridgeway Infants School in Derby has recognised the need for helping their pupils' mental well-being by introducing yoga sessions. So we've heard the children in action in their YogaBugs session, and we've heard how the yoga sessions have helped them. Well, let's speak to the teacher who leads the sessions, Becky Williams, and the school's deputy head, Kim Harford-Smythe, who thinks these sessions have been more vital this year than any other.
Yeah, so definitely. We've obviously had them in school now for a few years, but it was only because of lockdown that they offered a virtual package which we could then share with our parents. And so because we'd seen the impact that it was having with the children in school, we thought it was then worth sort of subscribing to that package so that we could then offer it out to families at home as well.
How have the children coped in this past year? I mean, you're dealing with young children who probably don't really know how to make sense of how weird the world is around us right now.
Yeah, I think it's been a really tough time for them. You know, it's that interaction at such a young age is really important, and I think that's the biggest thing that they've missed out on in terms of being able to be with their friends. We very much are a school where we try and kind of get all classes to sort of work together and play together, but obviously we've not been able to do that. So they've just had to have the chance to kind of get with their class friends, which, you know, is still really important, but we are missing that element of giving them the opportunities to sort of socialise with more children.
Becky, tell me, how on earth do you get little ones, 4, 5, 6-year-olds? Is this like herding cats? Seriously, how do you get them all to focus and do the moves in a yoga session?
Oh, they absolutely love it. And what's been brilliant about the virtual package is that a lot of the sessions link to traditional tales and well-known stories. So, for example, we're going on a bear hunt, and actually they talk through the story. You've got animations on it as well, and the children can copy the actions. There's little songs in there. Obviously, like the repetition of we're going on a bear hunt story has been brilliant for that. And we spread them all out, and they get a little space, and they absolutely love it. If we say it's on the timetable, they all get really excited about it.
We've just been hearing them in action with going on a bear hunt. And I can guarantee you, Becky, many of the listeners, including me, will have been saying all the words because they've read them over and over again. Becky, what kind of conversations have you had with the children? Have you had moments where you have been concerned about their mental well-being?
Yeah, I think the children have found it. I mean, they've come back brilliantly, and they're so happy to be back. The first day back was just a case of letting those children mix again together, just talk to each other, recapping those social skills of sharing and things like that. And obviously it's been hard for them. They've been doing like Microsoft Team calls, and they've been seeing each other virtually rather than in person. And we've just been trying to ease them back in of, like I said, those main social skills of communicating, learning again how to share with each other. And we've kind of had to go a little bit back to basics when they first started, but they're very excited to be back, and it's just lovely to see them all back in class.
Yeah, it's intriguing, Kim, actually hearing Becky say about that, because, of course, I guess a lot of focus has been put on maybe secondary schools, kind of late on into your kind of year 5, year 6 at primary level who may be missing a big wedge of their education. But actually, it's not just about that, is it? It's about those social skills as well, which there'll have been a big gap in for your pupils too.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Becky said, when the children came back, it was really important that we had a huge focus on well-being, and reconnecting them back with school, reconnecting them back with routines, and just things like that, so that, we can then crack on as much as we can with the learning side. But, if they're not ready to learn, then we're not going to, get the best out of them. So that's why, as a school, we've placed a lot of importance on re-establishing those routines and that well-being side of it, just so that they're happy again to be back in school.
Yeah, there will be. I mean, we're still in Easter holidays, and I really appreciate your very precious time off, you two. So thank you very much for giving up a bit of time to tell us all about this. There will be other teachers, school heads, deputy heads who might be listening to this now. How important is it to have moments like these YogaBugs sessions for that mindfulness for the kids?
I think it's massively important. Again, like I said at the start, we've seen a massive sort of impact on using YogaBugs in school, and so obviously now that we can offer it out to our families and our parents, that we've had some really positive feedback from it, and it just provides more opportunities for families to be together, to practice those mindfulness and wellbeing activities together, so that everyone is as happy as they can be at the moment as we're going through these really challenging times.
I particularly loved, Becky, the little interviews you did with some of the children that were in the session with you. And the question you asked was, what do you do to relax? We had one of the children saying, I think I stretch my legs out. It's something I'm going to try. I don't know how effective it is. Another one saying, I like to watch my pet fish with them. I mean, that is relaxing. So I'm going to ask the question to you two now. So, Becky Williams, what do you do to relax?
I would say my best way of relaxing after like a busy day at school and things is definitely exercise. I love playing tennis and doing like fitness classes at the gym and things, and that just really helps me to sort of switch off and be in that moment. So definitely. And as the PE coordinator, I'll plug PE as well.
Well done you, gold star. Kim, go on then. Tell me, what do you do to relax?
I'm the same as Becky. I've got a very sort of sports background as well. So exercise for me is the biggest thing that helps me to relax.
Yeah. And obviously don't forget, ladies, to stretch your legs. That's very relaxing too.
And watch the fish, of course.
Thank you both. And well done you for introducing these sessions and looking out for the pupils' mental well-being. It's so important at the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Great to talk to them. Great that they gave up a bit of their time as well. Their precious Easter break time off as well. So